Hi everyone, my name is Natasha. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So the topic of today's video is how to feel happy, how to build your happy life, and how to achieve long goals at the same time living a sustainable and enriching life. So if you're interested, please continue watching. So the first point is getting to know yourself first. The world says be the way you are, but who you are. The world gives us a lot of labels. So it's family status, work achievements, income level, what do you possess. But each person is also so much more than that. And achieving great results in all those mentioned spheres, family, work, still doesn't make you feel complete sometimes. So what really lies inside of you? The point here is the most important questions. How do you know what you want and what really makes you happy? So how to know your true desires? This is a very sensitive topic, I would say. It's very, very personal. And the first step would be start asking yourself multiple questions, like you ask yourself. For example, what can I do to make the world a better place? How can I make a change? How can I affect anything? How can I live a meaningful life? Just start thinking about it all, changes everything. How can I become happier? What makes me feel fulfilled? Asking yourself those questions will make you see the changes. It will take a bit of time for the answers to come to you, but eventually they will do. They will really be there. The next step that you should be really careful about is be attentive to what happens around you, because you will start meeting people, you will start noticing circumstances, situations that will start giving you the answers that you are looking for. Next point is developing and growing into knowing yourself, knowing who you are and what you like. This is very subtle thing to learn about yourself. For example, to understand, the taste of wine, to define flavors, to be able to define taste in art. All that should be learned step by step by many, many years. Even this subtlety regarding yourself should be also learned as well. You should learn to understand how you feel, what you think, what feelings inside you does something evoke, the situation, the people, how it influences you. So the same way that elevating the taste for coffee, for wine tasting, is developing the same way you develop knowledge of yourself. But basically you should not go to some specific school. Life is school. So the questions you should ask yourself should be multiple and the answers will come. So next one is actions and thoughts. So karma from Sanskrit means something active, some movement, some activity. Karma, what you do to others now, you do to yourself and your family in the future. And the outcome will be larger than your actions. So karma is a kind of seed. You plant a seed and usually, the fruit is so much bigger than the seed you plant. So karma is also influenced by your thoughts and not actually activities, because with thought you already send a vibe into this world and you will get a result from that too. It has energy, your thought has power, and any seed that you plant, the thought or the action will grow sooner or later. Be sure about this. The next one is uniqueness. Each us sees the world differently because we are all different and unique people, creatures. The world has multiple perspectives, realities, and points of view. The one world, which is for everyone, doesn't exist as such. Each of us has their own vision, their own version. Sometimes hearing the phrase, they live in a bubble, or they are hiding from reality in their own world, makes me want to confirm that actually each of us lives in our own bubble and has our own reality. The world is the way you see it. If you see it, you will always find the proofs. If you see it as kind and generous, it will be so. And if you want to prove that the world is cruel and unfair, there you will not have any problems to confirm that. Self-reflection. Whom can you ask? The most often you should ask yourself. So friends and family are there and not. Sometimes they can be busy, they can have their own things to manage, to take care of. But what always you have is yourself and the guidance from above. This is the two true things that will stick to you forever. Ask yourself, talk to God, talk to the invisible power that holds this world together. People tend to spend time with others because also they're afraid to spend some time with themselves, and they do not know how interesting actually and complete they really are. Each of us really is. If that happened that at this point of time you feel lonely and there are no close people, so you can use this time for finding and understand yourself. Spend more time with yourself. Read, analyze, observe, think. Start knowing and discovering different spheres of life. Start knowing and discovering yourself mostly. But of course, we live in social world and your people will be next to you sooner or later. Don't worry about this. Next point is about thinking and acting, so mindset and real action. Thinking is a powerful practice, but we live in a physical world, so you need to move to make things happen. Spending time alone, reading, learning, you might arrive to the point where you know for sure you need someone. Let's say a group of cool, interesting friends to spend time together with, and actually your feelings and desires, what you feel you need, what you think you miss, are always great indicators of really next moves in your life. So next step after this, for example, you want to have friends, is to physically start searching for them. First of all, you realize, you feel that you need to do it, then you think about this a bit. And then, for example, it can be some people from your office, it can be people from yoga class. You need to do activities to find them. For example, even writing on Instagram to some people that you liked and ask them for coffee. Currently, I have close friends that I found recently and I found them from Instagram. And also a super nice example, I like it a lot, is I have two close friends from my office life, from different periods of my life. It's just the girls that look great in the office. I remember they were dressed so cool and they look beautiful, and I was thinking, she looks super nice, I want to be friends with her. And we just had then a small chat in the kitchen and went for lunch, and that was the beginning of real and great friendship. So basically, approach people that you like. And important thing here is to make an action, to make an effort. It's like a really small job. Focus on physical actions to achieve something. So formula is positive thinking and then active physically in order to achieve the result. And in such a way, you also show the universe, you prove the universe that what you really want is something you need. One more point is freedom. What is good to know about human being is freedom is in our DNA. Even, the Bible says when God created person, there was a tree of sin, and actually a person had a choice to eat from that tree, to go to that part. So basically, there is like forbidden zones, but you're still allowed to do it, Keep in mind that your choices are only yours. The responsibility is also yours, So it is kind of liberating, and it gives you wins. It gives you place to maneuver. You can say, for example, but I live in a poor country, or I have certain family circumstances that don't allow me to do something. But you also know that this is actually a victim's position. Viktor Frankl, the guy who survived in a concentration camps during the Second World War, he was saying that even if they, for example, tied me or put me in a cage, do whatever, I still have freedom to think the thoughts that I want. So basically, freedom is the key. Persons find it everywhere, and you have always a choice to have the thoughts, for example, that you want to think, and then it became a reality. So basically, victim's positions sometimes make us feel trapped, but you should know that you are in control of your life, and it is the way of consciousness and happiness that should be guiding you, because this is the way to your true self. Fear may accompany you, but freedom is so much stronger, and it will always guide your way. Be sure you feel it. Be sure to know it. Be sure that if you want, you can overcome any circumstances. If you put yourself in a victim's role, it will confirm that you like kind of suffering and you choose it for yourself. However, freedom is everywhere. Don't think like a slave. For example, victim's phrase would sound like, oh, I have no choice, I have to do like this. You see the way it sounds. But free and happy person would say, for example, I need to do this now in order to do this and this later, to liberate my time, to earn money, to be able to do something in the future. So you see, the perspective is completely different. You feel that the second position is the position of power. So empower yourself with the right way of seeing situation and seeing your life. You can build your life. Life is like a clay. It is given to you in a raw condition. There is some preconditions, arrangements around it, but use it, model it. Based on this foundation, create what you like. And of course, you should ask yourself questions from time to time. I would like to leave you with the following thought. Get a distance sometime, like a helicopter view, in order to see what you feel. How are the spheres of your life organized? Do you like the way your life look? Maybe you don't. So step out a bit, step out of the side and observe yourself from the outside. It is good to do this exercise because it will show how your life is, and you will see it better from the side. So be in control, build it. Sometimes it's nice to follow the flow, and it's important to lose kind of balance in life sometimes, but it's like project, it's a plan. It's the most interesting project you will have to work on. It's the most captivating plan that there will be. And remember to listen to those wishes that are inside of you, that brings you happiness and then brings you fulfillment. You will never have a more exciting and enriching project to manage than your own life. So thanks for watching. I think you enjoyed it because it was a pure joy and bliss to share this with you. And see you soon, and take a good care of yourself. You are the most important person in your life. Always remember this. Thanks for being here today. See you in the next video soon. Bye bye.